Dear Electronic Arts, in the last few years, your stock has ping-ponged between the low and high teens as ever-increasing numerals tagged along after the titles of your games. You've dabbled in microtransactions, mobile cross-media synergy, attempted military gaming paradigm shifts, and other buzzword douchery.
Last year, the addition of Autolog changed the way people play Need for Speed.
Yes, you've graced us with Brutal Legend and Mirror's Edge, which you've since seemingly wrote off, as cookie-cutter thumbscrews gave us serviceable but bland sequels and reimaginings like Syndicate and whatever the hell Dante's Inferno was supposed to be. You've purchased and then shut down studios. You've written off fan outcries to later bow to public pressure when it went critical.
The Reapers and Cerberus started this. Now we're gonna end it.
Remember when you wanted us to challenge everything? Good idea. Let's start with you. So the Ballad of Riccatello is over, and when the smoke clears, who will be the new company head? Will Peter Moore climb the corporate ladder, go another rung from COO to CEO? It could happen, but it seems like an old boys club at this point, with Larry Probst sitting in the interim. We've seen Yahoo go through this game of musical chairs, flailing with ineptitude, before eventually poaching a Google employee, which is similar to Peter Moore's initial jump from Xbox to EA Sports. But we don't think anyone wants to see Activision's brand of council commingling, despite the fact that it seems all your board wants to do is duplicate Warcraft and Call of Duty.
Oh shit, that was a close one, huh?
Why not back out of the incestuous hot seat structure, pull an Apple circa 1983, and grab top talent from Pepsi? Well, not literally, but maybe there's too much inside baseball going on, and that's why you've stagnated and run amok with the terrible trends. An outsider influence could lead to innovation, which in turn could equal rising profits. To play armchair CEO ourselves, why can't you use your massive clout to test the waters? Sony and Microsoft have built up small war chests with locking inexpensive indie download-only games like Fez and Journey, with Sony parading The Witness at the PlayStation 4's debut. What happened to your 8-pound Guerrilla Studio experiment that was supposed to yield a mobile game a month? Now, that schedule might be insane enough to make a few more angry EA spouse bloggers go rogue, but the core idea was, and still is, sound. In the coming years, game development is going to get out of hand, and while $60, or God help us, $70 games will still have their place, what about a happy medium, say a $25 mark for high-end, big studio titles of smaller scope, downloadable only? Titles that don't have to aspire to the lofty trinity of campaign, co-op, and competitive multiplayer. Pick one and shine it.
Speed up, Red Dud's going into shock!
You have talented people on your roster, just spinning their own successes or those of competitors. Maybe you can crib from Double Fine and launch your own Amnesia Fortnite. Foster the genius and ability that you have in obvious abundance, instead of squandering fabulous technology like the Frostbite engine with A to B Drek like Battlefield 4's campaign reveal. It sure is pretty, but when a meticulously sculpted 17-minute vertical slice makes eyes roll more than jaws drop, you should take notice. And that's the last point. The loud minority can quickly convert the silent majority. Yes, listen to your stockholders, but listen to the people that are buying your games. SimCity is a debacle. Mass Effect 3 was, well, interesting. And the microtransactions from Dead Space 3 to the iOS Real Racing 3 are not being ignored by the internet ire. Shrink those ballooning marketing budgets by not screwing up in the first place. There's a real correlation there. And no, we don't think you're the worst company in the world, the USA, or even California. But we're still sore over you shutting down Origin Systems in 2004. Sincerely, GameTrailers. See all of our shows and game reviews now on the brand new GT app on Xbox Live, and the GT Originals iOS app too.